Okay, so this is Palpatines Shuttle. This set is new for 2010 summer. It's 592 pieces and $60 US. And I already filmed a review of this set on my new camera, and I asked you, my viewers, for an opinion on that camera, and a lot of you said that you didn't like it. So I have officially switched back to my old one. So sorry about that. I pulled that review down already. That's why I'm shooting this one right now. So yeah. So first of all, like I said, this set just came out as of summer 2010. I found this one at Toys R Us. They seem to be the best place to find the new release sets. They had all of them there when I looked. And this is as the name suggests, this is a shuttle Republic Imperial build. And I'll give you a comparison real quick. I have all the shuttles they've ever put out, so I'll let you see what they all look like next to each other. Just gotta grab them real quick. And I'll try and line these up as best I can so you can see a size comparison. There we go. So this is the attack shuttle, the Imperial landing craft, and the Lambert class Imperial shuttle. So you can see it's a pretty good sized ship. Just about the same height on the tip of the wings, and a good average length as well. One of the key differences though between Palpatine Shuttle and the rest of them is all of the older ones, the cockpit does tip down, like so. This one does not. It's permanently fixed forward, and I'm not sure why. Don't really miss that feature, but it's just something that it's not there. So there's that real quick. First of all though, aesthetically, this new one, a couple things I do like and a couple things I don't like. I do like the wings. I like the kind of the forward point here and then the little gap. I think they did a good job with that. And as you can see, they stay in position a lot better. The attack shuttle's wings did not stay upright, and I'll show you that in a second. The other thing I really like is this forward mast that it has. I think it looks really good. It's not really the best color scheme. It looks a little random to me, but it's really nice, and it makes a good handle as well. You can really easily move this ship around. A couple things I don't like though. The overall color scheme isn't that great. It's a little too random for me. It's just gray and red and white, and there's dark gray and light gray and some black, and it doesn't really work that well, if you ask me. It just seems a little too thrown together. Also, the back doesn't look that great. You can see it just doesn't look that good. The engines are kind of small, and there's just a bunch of clutter back here, and you have this piece that just hangs out. But it does have a nice rear turret that has a nice feature. You can see though the difference between the attack shuttle and Palpatine's shuttle. Palpatine's does not look that great. The attack shuttle has these nice big engines and the smaller displacement, and then its feature doesn't really protrude out the back that much. And then the attack shuttle, or the dropship, is just kind of a normal back, and then the regular one. So I'll get these out of the way real quick, and then we'll continue on with the review. So yeah, that's kind of the difference between the older shuttles and this model. I'll show you that wing problem I was talking about. If you watch this one, they just fall. So, not really that easy to pose, but the difference here, try and get these a little more side by side. That's kind of the visual difference. I really do like these wings, the design on this one, but I think this one pulls it off better because it goes more to a point instead of just being a squared off end on that. Also, I think this has a better side, more of a one solid engine look, and this is just kind of smoothed off. The other thing that I really don't like about the new Palpatine Shuttle is there are very few guns on it. It only has the 2 forward-facing cannons on either side, and they're very small. They don't really look like they should be there. They're kind of just awkwardly placed. And it just has the rear turret. Whereas this is just coated in guns. You got the 2 forward-facing cannons on either side of the cockpit, and then 2 more heavy guns on the wings. Then it has the missile rack on the top. And then it has the bombs underneath, actually, too. So, I don't know. I would just think it would have more guns, seeing as it's the Emperor Shuttle. You would think it would just be like coated in firearms, but whatever. So on to the minifigures real quick. Here in the cockpit, we have our first, and this is a clone pilot. I guess he's just about a stormtrooper. There's the inside real quick, you can see. Just seating for 1, but the little trays on either side of that seat right there. You could easily put some weapons in there and have a ton of space. But here's this guy, and he has a very interesting face. I'm not really sure why he has that head. I'll show you. Kind of interested to know why he looks like that. I'll give you a comparison real quick as to why, or as to the difference. Here he is with Jag, and then the original Revenge of the Sith pilot. So you can really see a big difference right there. But I'm not sure why he doesn't just have the standard clone head. He doesn't have a special name or designation, but he just has a different face. So pretty cool. He is unique to this set, so that makes him a kind of a rare minifigure. To get on the inside of this ship, much like the attack shuttle, in which you had to pop these little pins out, like so, and then you could fold the wings down, and then this whole assembly would lift back, like that. The Palpatine Shuttle is pretty similar to that, but I think they actually improved the design. The attack shuttle just looked a little goofy when you pulled the lid back and it was just kind of hanging off. This, you can just completely remove the roof. You can just pull these pins out somewhat similarly. And in the back there's a third one. You just pull it off. And then you can completely remove the roof, which is a better idea, because then it just completely fixes that design problem. Our next minifigure here is a medical droid, which is a very rare minifigure as well. I think they did a great job. The torso and head are all one piece. You can't turn his head at all. But they did a really good job. He's got a nice level of detail on him. He's got some kind of crest. I'm not sure what that is. But he's got the nice little, like, 3 eyes per eye socket lights, and then the breather mask and all that kind of stuff. So a really good job on that minifigure. Very, very cool right there. And then here is just a shot of the inside. Not much to it. I'll show you what these features do. Next we have a Emperor Palpatine figure. And there's nothing special about him. He's the exact same mold as he is from the Death Star. But there he is, looking creepy and old. And I was actually kind of thinking they might do a different mold, because he's supposed to be, if you remember from the movie, he's just been attacked by Mace Windu, so he's got like fresh wrinkles from the scars of the lightning. So I was kind of thinking they might do a different mold on his face, but I guess not. And then here you've got seats for 2. Right there, those little green seats. Very nice. And then you got some lightsaber storage right here. And then here is Anakin, freshly lit on fire after fighting Obi-Wan. Very nice minifigure. Right there, good scars and everything. And kind of the feature of this set is it's the transformation of Darth Vader. So he's on this little hinge seat. And you're just going to lay him back. And then this helmet is going to push over the top of him, but it doesn't really work that well. You have to kind of hold Anakin in. Otherwise it'll just kind of flip him up in the air. There we go. And then you just hold this back. And ta-da! He's Darth Vader. So how that works basically is you just got these little rubber pieces. They're going to grip onto the helmet. And yes, this will work with other figures. So I'll show you that real quick. You can do the transformation of the clone pilot if you so choose. His helmet's a little bit bigger, but it will work. If I can get him to sit on there. Sit on there, thank you. These little rubber pieces work pretty well. Oh my gosh, this helmet is really, really wide. Get on there. Stay. There we go. See? So you can get it to work. Oh, it didn't let go. There we go. So you can get it to work with pretty much anything. That was a question somebody had on the first review. But, so there's that. Should you buy this set? Kind of up to you. It's pretty good value, $60 for just about 600 pieces, which is decent value in my mind. It should be about 10 pieces $1. So, not bad value. The reason I got it as first of all the new sets is I love all the shuttles. I'm a big sucker for all the shuttles, so as you can see I do already have them all. So that's basically why I got this one first. The next set I'm going to get either is going to be the AT-AT because I have the original, or the Slave One. Maybe Grievous's fighter, not really sure, but definitely going to get all those eventually. The Turbo Tank is going to be the last set I get, just because it doesn't look that great. I've seen some reviews of it already, I've seen it in stores. It doesn't look that great compared to the original. I will get it eventually so you guys can see the difference, but it's going to be later this year, maybe even Christmas before I get it. Also because I'm saving for the Ultimate Collector's Imperial Shuttle, which is like $260, so I definitely need to save for that. The last feature on this set real quick, on the bottom you got some landing gear, and then the landing gear actually works very, very well. It's basically just these hinges that hold forward. You can see it lays flat, and that's for landing gear is away, and then you just push it back forward. But it does a really good job. It's not fragile. It holds the weight easily, as you can see. It doesn't tip really that well. Very wide stance. So I'm going to tip these down all the way and push these up. So a good looking set. Not the best looking, but still a good looking set. I would definitely get it. I think it's a good addition to anything. Not really an army enhancing set. Doesn't really offer any enhancements as far as like this is the next fighter, this is the next transport, but a good collection edition. So yes to buying this. You can find this pretty much anywhere. Like I said, Toys R Us probably the best place to find it. Everything else is going to be a little scarce on I don't know what you call it, availability. So there is that. Sorry about the camera from the first review. I am going to stick with this one from now on. New reviews coming soon. I'm not made of money, so I do have to save up a little bit. I have bills and things to pay, so more sets to come though. So please keep watching, and thank you for tuning in.